Welcome back to the bead table, and today I am continuing on working with the Saguaro Sunset August Bargain Bead Box. I am going to be bringing some stuff though from my stash in, as I have not done that in my previous two videos. I used exclusively items from the box, but today we're going to branch out a little bit and we're going to make a bracelet. I don't know if it's going to be double-stranded, single-stranded, but you know me, I love my doubles, and that's probably where we're going to go with this. But I found in my stash, before we get started, this really pretty Jasper barrel, and it's got this really cool little inclusion right there, and it's got a couple of markings on the back. Kind of reminds me of like a streak of lightning a little bit. But I really, really love the barrel design, so I wanted this to be my focal. So I'm using fine wire today by Soft Flex in satin silver, because a lot of these pieces, like the turquoise and the hessonite garnet, they have smaller holes, and so I wanted to use the fine wire. So I'm just going to put that on there for right now, and then I'm going to show you up close. Here are some of my turquoise nuggets that I want to use. I feel like turquoise definitely brings in the Southwest vibe. We've got some little tiny 2 or 3 millimeter copper beads to bring in like a metal element. And then the hessonite garnet, which is 2 millimeters, and it has so much sparkle in it that I had to have it in there. It gives it a really warm tone along with the other items, which are the matte rainbow jasper from the box, and then I took out all of the white glass. Oh, I got a little hanger on there. The white glass rondelles with that brown kind of Picasso wash on it. It really brings in the earthy vibe to everything, so I wanted to use just the white ones. But this is our focal. I've got it on there, and now I'm just going to kind of string whatever my hands want to put on here. And I always like to have a metal element when something is like super earthy. I just feel like it makes sense. So I want to bring in those little copper beads right off the bat to sit up against this really beautiful glossy piece of jasper. Then I kind of want to just go right into the turquoise. And so I'm going to put like 2 or 3 pieces of the turquoise nuggets on each side, because turquoise goes really well with red jasper, and it's like a really super bright pop of color that I love. So it makes sense that I would want it to be like right next to the focal, because that's definitely going to catch someone's eye. I just want to choose the right pieces so that they sit nicely together. Ooh, I like this one. And I like that they're different sizes because it gives us a little bit of texture. But see what I mean, how it pops against that jasper? I love that. And I want to put like a little garnet on either side of the turquoise like that to give it a little sparkle. Pick up one of these white rondelles like that. Another garnet. Like that. And then let's go right for the jasper in the 6 millimeter matte rounds. I love this one because it's got like that white striation, so that's gonna fit our design perfectly. And here's another one that has a couple white stripes on it. You can see the little inclusions right there. And then let's do another copper bead to kind of close that part off. And this is where we're at so far. I do want to do another round of those turquoise. I really find that now that I'm starting to kind of broaden my turquoise collection, I don't use it very often because I don't really ever know like what I want to pair it with. I know I just like having it, if that makes sense. If you are an avid bead collector, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But this kind of box with these desert tones, and it just goes perfectly with your turquoise. So if you've been hanging on to a couple of special pieces and you have this box, I think you're going to find that you really should use it with the items in this box. I kind of want to take these off though and do the hessonite and then go back to like kind of back on the pattern, if that makes sense. So a hessonite on each side, and these holes are so tiny, my arch nemesis. So we've got those, and then we'll do a rondelle on each side. Then another hessonite. If I can get one on here. There we go. Like that. And then a red jasper, or a rainbow jasper rather. Like that. And now I kind of want to just do copper and then jaspers. And I'm trying to use like the reddest ones because I feel like they are stunning and I like how they go with the turquoise. So we are just under 6. So what I think I want to do is one more jasper on the end. Unless it takes us over, like, way over. Why are you not going? There we go. 1, 2. Let's see if that's too long. We're right at 6 1/4. So I think that will be okay. Because once we add our clamshells, and I know these are bronze, but it still has, like, it still kind of matches. And I kind of like the mixed look between the copper and the bronze. I feel like that's on there pretty tight. I would say it would be a success. So here is our first strand. I did the copper beads, the matte jasper, some of that Picasso glass rondelle. We've got the turquoise nuggets, some hessonite garnet, and then our focal is the jasper. I really like the way that that all goes together. And I feel like we definitely need to do a second strand. And for the second strand, I'm thinking nothing but the itty bitties. So if we take these and put those away, put these away, and then we just do a strand of turquoise, hessonite, and a little bit of the copper. I think that that would be really pretty. Let's do it. So let's start with the copper. I feel like maybe we'll only put a couple of these on in between. What if we did like sunstone? I think that would go really pretty with this too. I think that's what I want to do, but the problem is actually finding the sunstone. All right, I'm going to bring in some sunstone because I feel like that would really complete the look. So I'm going to do copper, and look how sparkly this is, just so you can see. Like, this is one of my favorites. Even though it's man-made, it's still absolutely gorgeous. That in blue goldstone, love it. All right, so we started with the copper, and then I'm going to go sunstone, and then like 3 pieces of the turquoise. 1, and we're going to keep it rustic, so whatever kind of cut we get is what we get. 1, 2, 3. And then a garnet. And then some more turquoise. Then a sunstone. And then a copper. So that's the pattern that we're going to do all the way down this strand. So I will meet you back here when I'm done. Alright, I've got my strand of the itty bitties, and I am so thrilled with how this looks. That turquoise pops up against that golden shimmer from the sunstone. We've got some copper in there, and most importantly, when we look at it with our bracelet, if I can grab that little clamshell right there, that is going to be a beautiful combination. Absolutely stunning. Where we have a crimp bead, and then let me get 2 more of these clamshells. I should have had a couple on standby. And then we're going to open this one up completely, as well as the second one. I really like the way these work with these crimp beads. I'm gonna just, oh, we gotta put one of these on first. Where'd it go? So we're gonna put on our clamshell, and then I'm gonna do my crimp bead up here, like this. This side's easier because we don't have to fight with the other beads. So there's crimp number 1, and then fold it in half. Just like that. And I want to give it a couple more squeezes. It really does kind of take on the shape of a bead. A little couple rough spots, but. And then I'm going to cut off the excess wire, close up our clamshell, and then straighten it out a little bit. There we go. And then we can do the other side. That's super fast. Look. That is gorgeous together. Oh, I love this so much. I think I can use from the Rainforest Relics box because that had bronze findings. We could use... Oh, I love this. I actually really love this. Okay. We are going to use the toggle. And I love that it's got 2 little bars right there. So that is actually going to work in our favor. There we go. Ooh, I like that. So there is the toggle, and here is the bracelet. And I love the way that looks. That turquoise is everything, and the little bits of sparkle from the hessonite garnet. Absolutely gorgeous with that beautiful Jasper focal. Wow. And I really didn't know how I was going to feel about those little copper beads with the bronze finish, but it actually really just goes. I hope that you really enjoyed this inspirational tutorial using the Bargain Bead Box Saguaro Sunset for the month of August. Again, another gorgeous creation using this box. I think this is one of my top favorites. I will catch you guys in the next one, and I hope that you have a great week. Bye, y'all.